You ever feel like you've been doing all the inner work? You're journaling, meditating, breath work, but you're just tired? Healing fatigue is real, and you don't need to do healing every single day in order to grow. Here are 5 simple and realistic strategies in order to cope with healing fatigue. Even if you're busy or mentally drained. Also, sorry for my outfit. I just got done working out and honestly, I didn't feel like changing, so let's just address that. Okay, the first sign. The problem is you're emotionally drained from always self-reflecting. And it's draining because you're constantly thinking that something's wrong, you're never good enough, there's always something that needs to be worked on, and you just don't let yourself rest. So the solution is to just allow yourself to be. Stop analyzing every single feeling. Not everything needs to be processed. Just give yourself permission and a little bit of grace to exist. Just to exist without feeling the need to fix yourself. That the way you are is good enough. So, in real life, take 1 day a week as a guilt-free, no growth day. Just do normal things and don't overcomplicate things. Don't make it about healing, just exist. Go for a walk, cook, watch a show, guilt-free. Allow your mind to rest from always thinking that you need to be doing something in order to get better. This is just as important. We don't want to burn out. The second problem is you feel like you're not making progress. But the thing is, you are making progress. With something like healing, it's often invisible progress. It's small and it happens over time. You won't notice until, maybe a year from now, 3 years from now. The second thing is healing isn't always linear. So if you find yourself slipping back one day, you might feel the need to beat yourself up or become super frustrated that, why haven't I healed yet? But healing takes time and it takes a lot of patience. A solution we can do to help us see the bigger picture is by tracking our small wins. Note in your phone, note in your journal, say it out loud and acknowledge it. But things like, I reacted calmly in a situation where before I would react negatively. I would become defensive. This time I was able to not do that. Yay me. Or I stood up for myself and I enforced a boundary I have with somebody where before I never would have been able to do that. Small wins like that, keep track of them. Seeing these small shifts can build our confidence and build our motivation without burnout. The third problem is you might be overwhelmed by all the healing tools. Take it from me, you don't need to do everything. I have mentioned previously that I just went all in, 0 to 100, all the things all at once, and it did lead to a burnout. Journaling, meditating, breath work, exercise, it's all amazing and great stuff and very helpful with healing, but not if you're doing it all at once and it's not sustainable. You do it for like a week and then you stop, then it's not helpful. Just choose 1 or 2 right now that are manageable for you, that you can do every single day. You can fit it into your routine. You don't have to create a whole brand new routine in order to do things, because this should be a lifetime habit. And then as soon as we get a grip on it and we can do it every single day without thinking about it, then we can focus on adding on. So maybe start with journaling. And if you can't do it every single day, like I'm going to be honest, I love journaling, but I can't do it every single day. Do it a couple times a week because that's what's manageable for me. And then you just build on from there. These tools that you choose should be able to fit you in your own lifestyle. Create a bare minimum routine. And exactly what it sounds like, bare bones routine, like a 5-minute meditation in the morning, afternoon, while you take a shower, like stack it on top of something else just to fit it into your day realistically without becoming overwhelmed and just wanting to quit, avoiding burnout. Remember, you don't need more tools. You just need the ones that are realistic to you. The fourth problem is you might feel lonely in your healing journey. Healing doesn't always have to be so deep and heavy all the time. And if you don't hang out with people or socialize with people because they can't get deep with you and talk about healing, spiritual, whatever, you have it. So you end up feeling lonely. You might not want to continue. So go ahead, text your friend, text whoever, call, I don't know, send a letter to hang out with somebody without feeling the need to talk about deep stuff. Allow yourself to just hang out and have fun. Healing, again, doesn't have to always be about talking about it and just being deep 24/7. Go do something simple like a coffee run, go thrifting, I don't know, make something, go to a candle making class. You want to know a secret? Joy counts as healing too. The last problem is you might be tired of carrying the past. Healing fatigue, at least for me, it often comes from staying too long in the past, carrying it with you, always thinking about it. When we're doing all these things to, identify root causes of our limiting beliefs or why we act certain ways, we have to go back into the past. But the thing is, if you're constantly staying there and thinking about it, it's exhausting and it does the opposite. We need to start channeling our growth into new experiences and not just focusing on our past and what made us be a certain way. So to do this, let's set a forward goal, like joining a class, decorate your space in a brand new way, or just learning something new so we can look forward to the future, so we can start focusing on our future selves and setting our future selves up for success instead of always just, I'm this way because this happened to me. It's okay, now what? Now we're gonna focus on the future. Healing is meant to free you, okay, and not define you. So, all in all, healing fatigue does not mean you're failing. It means you're a human who can't focus on one thing for too long because eventually you will burn out. Healing should be manageable. It should be individual to each person, fit into each individual schedule. It should be realistic. But you want to know something most of all? Sometimes the most healing thing you can do is live your life. Find your happiness and your purpose after all the madness. A journaling prompt. In what way am I feeling healing fatigue? And what can I do to lessen it? Thank you so much for being here, and please like and subscribe for more mental health and wellness content, and hopefully we'll see you next time.